Heroes, TTRPG, let's go. In Heroes, you play as mercenaries taking on dangerous jobs, pay off massive debts. Humanity's gone underground to escape a great apocalypse, and essentially, everyone's just trying to survive. It was inspired by like Outlaw Star, Girls Last Tour, Cowboy Bebop, like the kind of not well that is Asian, but like Asian punk, as weird as that sounds. Anyway, enough about that. We are currently working on the Foes Guide, and today we are working on the Bandit. We did some studies and figuring out some stuff. You can't see it here. There's little clasps on it. The bigger thing that I didn't realize initially when I went into it was I forgot to think about like what different bandits would have. And so I'm going to have a whole thing in it that you essentially can roll for like their signifier, stuff like that, and kind of what their whole thing is. But this one's essentially like a flying liquor bandit one, where they just they're signified with flying liquor as their logo. I thought it'd be really funny to have them getting jumped by a flying liquor. And it turned out pretty good. So I still got to clean this up and get this finished, but overall, I like it. I think it comes and it's pretty dynamic with having a little flying liquor and looking at each other and stuff like that. And I don't know if I want to do any more of these, but I also had like a gunshot, so aka somebody's behind is shooting at the flicker and just missed and just nicked their arm. Didn't actually hit anything, but nicked it. That gets fun, and yeah. So that is currently where we're at. Also, sorry, there's no Stitch coming. I put that in there. I keep seeing people do that. I'm like, that's really a great way to do it. But here, let me show you some other cool stuff. So these are bandits. They're usually ex-runners that weren't able to pay off their debt, and they just said, screw it. This is a striped sphinx. This one's pretty common. Flying liquor. It's another super common mob. Giant rat. Not as common, but still pretty common. I think I had a tunnel eater is what I put for it. Essentially, it's just a little giant worm. And these guys, especially if you're not careful, these guys can get you pretty easily. Because if they stick their tongue out, and if they feel anything hit it, they just pop out. And that's what is happening to this poor liquor. Got it. Zombit. This was the first take of the smokehouse, but this is what I ended up going with. That just fits the theme a lot better and looks a lot cooler. Little mushroom guy. The Flesh Abomination. This is basically 3 zombits that have kind of melded together. Yeah. That one turned out pretty good.